Hello, fabulous Virgo. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of March 2016, Love Focus. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. This month, where it comes to love, it really is all about that solar eclipse happening in your opposite sign in the first half of the month. This is huge. Now, normally you get a new moon in your opposite sign once every year. But to have a solar eclipse in your opposite sign is much more rare and much more special at that. It's like a new moon, but it's like 20 to 25 times more powerful and has that much stronger a symbol in your life. So this is a solar eclipse that is taking place, which is fresh beginnings. All new pathways opening up where before you didn't even know they were there. It's about love taking you by surprise and in some cases seeming to come out of nowhere. You add to this particular new moon is speaking with Jupiter, speaking with Pluto and with Saturn. So there is a determination to actually experience love and to know love more deeply than you have before. And at the same time, there is an understanding that a lot of times where it comes to love, the work is yours. The work is yours to do in order to experience the kind of love you truly desire. So this eclipse happening in your opposite sign, ultimately this is about seeing clearly. It's a solar eclipse. So yes, it has that beginning, but ultimately what this says is getting that whole other perspective, that whole other look, as if you had not seen it before, and getting a look that is rational, that is intelligent, utilizing the faculties of mind, but also more heart-centered. So it's not like you are hating somebody, it's not like you are not liking something, but more that you're able to see with that much more compassion, and you're able to accept that much more deeply. And there's a real understanding with this. Remember, the sun, in ancient times, the sun was a symbol of rationality and prophecy as well. So it's like by seeing things in a balanced way, you're able to understand what is ahead and decide if you're into that or not. So there's some grown-up decisions with this particular solar eclipse happening as well. If you are in an established bond, you are likely to experience this solar eclipse that much more meaningfully. If you were born right around the 10th of the month, and give or take a few days on either side, but right around the 10th of the month, you're going to experience this eclipse that much more powerfully. But all Virgos out there, all of us out there, are going to be experiencing a fresh beginning in at least one area of life. And of course, for you, relationships, partnerships, love is on the agenda. So if you are in an established bond, this is about seeing this person in a whole new light. I mean, think about what happens during an eclipse. The light is blocked and then it is revealed, and you see everything all over again. So with a solar eclipse, it is the light of day that is blocked for just a moment, and then you get the reveal and the whole world is illuminated and you get to see things in a whole new light, a whole new perspective. And that's what's likely to happen in your partnership and in your relationship, is that you see this person in a whole other way and get real with yourself. Where it is that you like what you see, you are willing to take ownership for your part and what it is that you need to do to make more of what is good that much better. Where it is that you don't like what you see, then it's up to you to decide, is it you or is it them? If it's you, you'll be motivated to do the work, to change, to be who you want to be the person you want to be in a relationship with. If it is them, then this is going to give you that perspective that gets you really honest with yourself, that has you saying, okay, can I live with this for another 20 years? It really is that kind of perspective, because Saturn is involved in the connection, the communication that Saturn is having with this solar eclipse says that you're being honest with yourself. You are evaluating things with the fullness of time and thinking 10, 20, 30 years down the road. So just living for today and doing what's in front of you, especially where it comes to matters of heart, is not really going to work right about now. If you are just getting to know someone or you're open to meeting someone new, having a solar eclipse in your opposite sign means that someone will be there. Someone will show up so that you can get that other perspective on yourself, so that you can see yourself differently, so that you can understand yourself, as I like to say, as reflected in the eyes of another. Well, there's nothing that is going to show you who you are as reflected in the eyes of another, give you that perspective. Now, it doesn't mean that they are seeing us that way. It means, how are we perceiving their perception? How are we interpreting their perception of us? It's like we look at ourselves from the outside and get to decide who we are and what it is ultimately, that whether it needs to be healed within you, whether you need to move forward from something, or whether your approach needs to change. Regardless, it's your behavior, it's your actions that get to show you something about what you believe about love, what you want in love, and how it is that you can manifest greater and more meaningful love. With this eclipse, it is fresh beginnings. So again, someone will show up for you to learn this lesson, for you to see that part of you in them. And this is going to allow you to feel relieved of the burdens of the past. Accepting that, knowing that ultimately the past is not here today. The past is gone in many significant ways. And you want to be present right now to experience greater love, to know greater love, and to know what it means to truly be known by another and have that person know you, and to feel a sense of mutual respect. That is what you're going for now. It's about respect, something solid and something real. Knowing that and experiencing the truth that that is what you want ensures that you move powerfully towards it.